You guys were not playing when you dropped those unpopular opinions. Over 200 wild comments that had me laughing so damn hard and nodding like, yes, preach. Honestly, I'm low-key grateful you feel safe enough to spill that tea in my comment section because we all know how satanic and psychotic those BL ship worshippers are. Like they will drag your ass through hell and back just for not bowing down to their crazy delusional favorites. I've tried to cram as many of your spicy opinions into this video as humanly possible, and if your hot take didn't make the cut, don't worry, the monthly roast session is going to be a regular thing, so your moment to shine isn't far off. You guys threw down some serious heat, so now it's my turn to serve up some quick, brutal shade. Buckle up, this is going to be messy. Let's go. Alright, first up, A Huggy thinks people complaining about censorship in Chinese BLs are overreacting. Like, yeah, those shows always leave the NC scenes to the imagination, even in straight dramas. I agree. Chinese dramas overall don't go full explicit. They prefer to keep things subtle and symbolic, letting viewers fill in the blanks. But here's my real issue. Not the lack of skinship, but the inconsistency in character behavior. Some characters are described as super horny all the time, yet suddenly lose all that fire once they get into a relationship. Like, come on, you can't be hot and bothered 24/7 and then act like a nun after falling in love. That just doesn't add up. For example, in Kill to Love, they gave us a solid kiss, no full NC scene, but you could definitely feel the heat and passion. You could even tell when the characters were getting into it just through their gestures. Now in Revenge Love, it's like the main couple turned into virgins once they got together. Even in straight Chinese dramas, they aren't shy about showing multiple kisses and affectionate moments. So why do BL shows hold back so much? Alright, now Setsuna's take is the complete opposite of A Huggies. They are saying if Chinese companies are comfortable releasing explicit BL couple videos in the behind the scenes footage, then why on God's green earth can't we see that in actual drama? Exactly! What's the point of burying the good stuff in BTS clips? We shouldn't have to become detectives just to understand the physical relationship. Honestly, I'm enjoying Desire at the moment and haven't even bothered with any BTS footage for it, or Revenge Love for that matter. The real question is, why serve us half the meal and expect us to go hunting for the rest? If you want us hooked, put the sauce where everyone can see it, please. Calling Revenge Love a masterpiece is like calling Michael Kors a luxury designer brand. That's true and very funny. I've gotta say, I love your humor. It's right up my alley. Yes, Revenge Love was pretty solid up until episode 13 or 14, but after that, it dropped the ball harder than a clumsy waiter. It definitely could have done with being a bit shorter, tighten things up, and keep the momentum. But hey, credit where it's due, it made a genuine effort to bring OG Chinese BL back into the mainstream, and for that alone, it deserves at least a polite round of applause. Alright, our girl Scotty is serving up 3 explosive opinions. First, Sane has more chemistry with Z than with Nunu. Absolutely no question. And I'll add to that, Perth and Saint's chemistry blows away any of Perth's other co-stars till date. I can't forget either Z Saint or Perth Saint as a BL couple. Honestly, I'll keep hoping they team up again until I'm about 73 years old, and then dementia will kindly take over so I can forget the whole thing. Second, GMM couples having mascots as their children is creepy as hell. I think it's really just a marketing ploy to make shippers buy couple merch. But the downside is that it locks those ships in as forever, which means no chance of working with anyone else in the company. For me, personally, it's not creepy, but more like fan service fantasy gone a little weird and wild. And as for Vinny Satang, yes, their spark is about as exciting as a wet mop. Correct. Actually, a wet, dirty, torn, withering away mob that's seen better days and is begging for retirement and to be thrown out or either burnt because it's just dead inside and outside. Taiwan has seriously lost the plot when it comes to making decent BL. Like, what the hell happened? Yes! Since Unknown and See Your Love, which were the last Taiwanese BLs I actually enjoyed, and they aired last year, 2025 has been a complete dry spell for me. Not a single Taiwanese BL has caught my interest this year. I figured out that fluff and comedy just don't do it for me when it comes to Taiwanese BL. Same goes for the endless university settings. If it's Taiwanese, I need something more mature, gritty, and with characters who act like grown-ass adults. And please, enough with the NC heavy nonsense. Give me substance and good storytelling, not just bedroom scenes. And VBL, that company should seriously stop torturing us with their BLs because they are single-handedly dragging down the reputation of Taiwanese BL. Somebody should come and save us from their nonsense. Revamp is a waste of time, acting is bad, characterization is unrealistic, vampires come across as weak. Totally agree with that. I quit watching Revamp at episode 3 because the plot was boring, juvenile, and just weak all around. I wasn't expecting GMM TV to deliver Hollywood level production, but to completely fail at a basic vampire storyline? That's ridiculous. Korea's My Secret Vampire did better with half the budget, no contest. As for Born Prem being wasted by GMM TV, honestly, I haven't seen Born Prem do anything decent since Until We Meet Again. Between Us was rough and Prem's acting was terrible. Same sullen face all the way through and he's still doing it in Revamp, and it never fits his character. As a ship, they don't feel that solid to me either, especially since neither has much acting experience. Wow, Miyamoto has a lot of hot takes, so let's rapid fire through them. First, Zenyu are not a couple, they're just fan service. Of course they aren't. Who in October 2025 is still believing those two are a couple? If you are, please go outside and reconnect with the dirt on the ground because you really need to see the difference between your delusions and reality, and maybe find someone to talk to so you don't keep forming parasocial relationships with people who don't even know you exist. 2. Top Form was good, but Smart is definitely not it. Yes, 100%. Boom deserves a better partner who's professional and can flourish alongside him. An actor like Boom can create chemistry with anyone. He doesn't need someone like Smart to carry him. Barcode will be wasted in GMM TV and probably paired with Lego or Ping. Definitely, but I think his main focus is music and GMM TV can help promote his solo career. BLs might not be Barcode's top priority anymore, which sucks because he's a really good actor. Honestly, I can't see him paired with bad actors like Lego or Pink. It would be a horrible experience for me as a viewer. In the whole industry, BOC picks the most charming actors. Absolutely, Pond really has an eye for handsome guys who are actually good actors. Peter, Sonyuke, Euro, Jess, it's pretty amazing to see how much influence Pond already has with all these fan-favorite lock-on couples joining his camp and working under his guidance. Props to him as a director and CEO of BOC. He keeps gaining my respect with every show. Now, Kang Namping's next series will be a flop. To be honest, I already know I will hate it, but it has some fan favorites like Thomas Kong and Jimmy Ohm, so I'm sure people will hype it even though I personally am sure I won't like it. Kang Thomas should definitely be a pair or even Kang Jeff. Same here! You stole the words right from my mouth. Thomas needs to be pinned down by Kang and ravaged like nobody's business. But trust me, people are not ready to have this conversation yet. Kill to Love was better than Revenged Love. It really was. Even Desire is more interesting to me than Revenged Love was. Finally, there should definitely be morally grey and forbidden love BLs. Honestly, are you living in my head? Almost every opinion Miyamoto shared was basically mine first. I'm crying real tears now. Now, my girl Armpit Hair says she'll never understand the hate towards NC scenes. Honestly, yes, I get it. NC scenes are pretty important for BL watchers like me. But the key is they need to be woven into the storyline, not just randomly thrown in like some awkward afterthought. NC scenes that actually move the story forward, yes, that's the good stuff. Watching BLs without NC scenes just feels boring to me these days. After 5-6 years of BL marathons, I need more skinship, more kisses, more everything, everything, everything. It's like mental stimulation at this point. If the sweet moments don't turn up the heat and don't become sexual, the whole thing just falls flat for me. Corey says she hates marriage proposals and weddings in BLs. Girl, same. Say it louder so these writers finally get the message. I especially can't stand when they dedicate an entire special episode to the wedding. It's so unnecessary and honestly boring to watch. I want to see the relationship actually progress, some real conflicts, the ups and downs, everyday life moments, not just a one-off wedding extravaganza. In real life, people stay together for years without rushing into marriage. So why do these series have to push it like it's some unrealistic sprint to the altar? Marriage proposals and weddings in BLs? Pass. Huge pass. I'm with you, Corey. I hate them too. Every Night says that in Doctor's mind, the producers tried covering their asses midway through the essay scene. Honestly, Long Lee should be called the Grape King of BLs. In every series he's in, it feels like he just assaults his partner instead of showing real chemistry. Honestly, he's a terrible actor overall and should stop torturing us with his acting. He's never been able to portray any genuine emotions or chemistry with his partners before. Maybe you should focus on his Muay Thai boxing and leave the BL actors and their poor asses alone. My girl Chocolate Addict ate some chocolate and now she has a lot of opinions. Okay, so let's tackle them one by one. First, Jungdunk ship should sink. Girl, that ship should have sunk yesterday, maybe even last year. I'm praying to the BL gods that their BL mascot is not selling and they don't get a series together in this year's lineup event. You're happy that Crate and N have separated. Me too, girl, me too. Let's celebrate with some chocolate cake or something. Because if I had asked for anything the moment I asked for their separation, the BL gods would have granted it to me. Honestly, I should have asked for something bigger, like Perth and Saint finally doing a BL together. Aw and Boom should get their own series as the main couple. Yes, girl, yes, I'm praying hard on it. And if it doesn't happen in this lineup event, I'm gonna sue GMM TV for something. I don't know what yet, but I definitely will sue them. You're worried about Poon being paired with Om since you think Om cannot act. What if I told you Poon cannot do serious main roles either? He lacks screen presence and acting chops to carry a lead. I've never seen him deliver a proper kiss or NC scene on screen. One of my subscribers told me Poon looks like he's still waiting for someone to give him the birds and the bees talk. And honestly, I laughed so hard because it's true. He just gives off side character energy. So for me, both Om and Poon are pretty irrelevant. Mark Parkin shouldn't have a fixed ship. And I agree. He is one of the few versatile actors in GMM TV that should stay that way. He definitely shouldn't be paired with Om since there's zero chemistry there. You're not against Jaws Gavin, but you want them to be allowed to change partners because they're both versatile actors. That's true, but since Jaws Gavin is super popular right now, I doubt it will happen anytime soon. And also, their popularity skyrocketed once they got together. So in my opinion, it's a double-edged sword. Same with First Cow, they need new partners, especially since their popularity dipped this year compared to last. They seriously need to reinvent themselves as individual actors after Cat for Cash. Alright guys, there are still so many opinions I want to dive into, but I have officially run out of time and energy. So I'm leaving you all hanging with blue balls dangling like a Christmas ornament on a bare ass Christmas tree. Don't worry, I'll be doing this video again next month with all new opinions. If you want to increase your chances of having your hot take featured in the next video, leave lots of comments with different opinions. That way when I put it into my online raffle, you will have a better shot at getting picked. Alright, I'll see you in my next video guys. Bye.